Hello, I wanted to hop on here today to show you guys how I braid ring slings. There are two different ways that I know how to do it. First I'll show you the way that I first learned, and then I'll show you the way that I use more often now. Braiding slings is helpful for breaking in fabric that might be stiff or crunchy to begin with, and it's also fun for Instagram pictures or even for your soft old slings to make them a little bit more compact, to throw them in the diaper bag or in the car if you're heading out and just want to have one on hand for just in case. So I'll show you first the first way I learned. This is Lennon herringbone linen from LoveHeld. So it is a super floppy fabric already. It doesn't need braiding, but it makes it easy for this tutorial. So the way I learned was to loop the fabric through once and make it so you have your loop is small and then your tail is about twice the length. And then you kind of braid like you would braid hair, but just with these three pieces. So pulling the tail in and out. I know some people like to do this with 3 equal pieces, but that always ends up super ugly for me and just ends up less productive. So I prefer it with the long tail and the short loop. So just back, forth, until you have this pretty little braid. It is not recommended to leave your sling braided for long periods of time, but like I said, braiding is good for just the here and there. If you leave it braided for like a day or two, it's not going to ruin. It's more, the idea is that you shouldn't be leaving it braided for like weeks or months or long-term storage, folded up. So undoing that braid. The way that I braid now, here's a totally undone sling, is starting at the end. I make kind of a P shape, and then I put my hand in from behind where that fabric's coming over and just pull through until I get to the end, pull the rings through, and there's my braid. So both ways are good. I hope this helps. Shoot me a message if you have questions.